everyone. It's day 15 of the Jumping In Challenge. I will not be with you long because I don't feel well. But today, I wanted to talk about just because you can doesn't mean you should. So sometimes, as a judge, I forget the power and authority that comes with the title because I'm just not big on titles. Everybody's human to me and I treat you as such. So sometimes in that position, I forget the weight that the position holds or how people view me just because I have judge as a title. So yesterday, one of our people that work in our court came in and he was talking really, really slow, explaining that situation. And once he finished with the explanation, he kind of ended it with, "Judge, I know, just go ahead and let me have it." And initially, I was a little confused because for me, mistakes just happen. And so I told him, did he recognize, what error was made? And he said yes. And he has a measure to correct the error make sure there's no error in the future. And I said, okay, and you do understand that I am going to be checking down to make sure everything is going as it should. And he said yes. And I said, okay, well, mistakes happen. We can't do anything about it. So, but he was really shocked because I guess maybe he thought that I was going to jump all over his case. But sometimes just because you're in a position to do something or say something doesn't mean you necessarily have to do it. God shows us grace every single day with the variety of our foolishness that we actually have going on. So the next time you're in a position in which you could jump down somebody's throat or actually, tell them about themselves, as we say, um, use it as a chance to show grace, because after he and I finished the conversation, you could tell that a weight had been lifted off his shoulders and he was in a better place spiritually, physically, because he didn't have that stress on him anymore, and emotionally, because things happen. And it was better for me at that moment to show him grace so we can talk through the thing than to jump all over his throat and make him feel worse. Our pastor always say we're supposed to edify. So in all situations, let us seek to edify one another. And just because you can do certain things doesn't mean you have to do it. Just because you can manipulate the situation doesn't mean you should. Just because you could steal time on your job or steal the copy paper or the pens, or I'm saying little bitty things, but just because you can do it doesn't mean you should. Just because you can cuss a person out don't mean you should. Just because you can cheat don't mean you should. Everything we do matters. And just because, and just like God shows us grace every single day, we should always be looking for an opportunity to show other people grace. This is all about loving each other, and it's all about building up one another. And you have to be able to gauge the situation to determine if it's a time to exercise authority or the time to make it a teachable moment. So that's all I have. I hope y'all have an amazing night now. And talk to y'all later. See you tomorrow.